Hi everyone, welcome to this Wednesday runes reading for this week, January 29th till next week, February 4th. So today I'm going to do a regular reading and I'm going to pick a Bindrune for the month of February. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay, first we have Dagaz. Now, Dagaz is the rune of spirituality that brings you from one extreme to the other. So, from the positive to the negative. And it tells you that you need to find, as I was saying, it tells you to find your own middle and the right balance for you. You need to move forward to discover and make things change. Love. You are in a period where change seems inevitable. You need to do some action to make your relationship and your situation evaluate. If you think that the worst is at your door, well, open the door and see by yourself. It's not as bad as you think. Money. Either you're satisfied of your situation and you don't want to move forward, or you're not, but you don't want to take some risk. Well, if you don't move, you will get nothing more. So it's time to make a move and make things move too. Work. Uh, it's not a good time at your work and you're not fully satisfied. You can have better, but to get it, you need to do some action. If you stay in your own world, you won't be able to open doors to new opportunities. So stop telling yourself that you're okay and make a move. Health. Maybe you're gonna feel an illness or some symptoms that you already have been feeling. So it's time to do some research to discover what brings you in this state of mind or what brings you to this illness. If you want to heal your mental and your body, you will have to do that. So, for example, make a list and let's say you have some trouble sleeping. Well, why do you have some trouble sleeping? Is it because you're stressed? Is it because of your work? Is it because of your family? Money problems? Write it down and try to find a solution to help you make your situation better and also your health better. Okay, so the next one, it's Manas and it's reverse. Now Manas represents the man in his home. It's a rune about family, the one that we receive at birth, but also the one that we choose. And that means the close friends, uh, your families, your in-laws, um, that can all be family. Doesn't have to be blood related. Um, it also tells you that you need to be um, more independent of others and to stay um, responsible of your choice and decisions. It tells you that this family can bring you happiness and some resource, but can also bring conflicts and difficulties. Love. There's going to be a break in your family circle. The trust have been broken, and you will need to find some solution or compromise to try to put the pieces back together. Also, if you have a relationship with someone at your work, it's not always the best thing to do. Money. Be a little more courageous to decide by yourself what you will do with your money and your financial situation. You don't have to tell anyone or discuss the decision you're taking. Yes, you can receive some tips, but remember that the people that are talking are not the one who are dealing with your situation. So yes, it's easy to say, "Oh, why don't you put some money aside or something like that?" But for example, if you do, let's say, $20 an hour, let's say, it's not as much as if you would do $40 an hour. Okay, I know it's not the right numbers, but that's an example. Also, you might have to buy something for your home because something might break and you weren't expecting it. Also, be aware that when you um, pay your bills late, you're gonna pay some fees. And sometimes, for example, if you were expecting to pay $100, well, with the fees, it can be 115 or something like that. So that $15, you could have put it somewhere else. Work. Be careful if you associate yourself with friends or family. Yes, at first, everything is going well, but then something might happen and you might see and discover a face of that person that you don't like or you didn't know that was there. Conflict for a work situation might happen. Also, you might have some conflicts with someone who is higher than you or your boss. Health. Careful because there might be some risk of genetic sickness. So that means, for example, um, if there's a problem in your family, you might inherit it. Also, someone in your circle, a family member or a close friend, might be sick. So maybe they will need your help. So try to be there for them as best as you can. So can be by listening to them, taking them to the doctors, or spend time with them, something like that. And the last one for this week. Um, okay, it's I was. Now, this rune is about the end of something, a situation, a death that will bring a rebirth. Now, when I say a death, doesn't necessarily mean that someone is gonna pass. It can simply mean um, that something will change. Like, for example, um, something can broke and you will have to replace it by something that's going to work better. It also tells you that before her rebirth of the start of something new, it's the end of something. Love. There might be the end of your love relationship that will bring a new one. Maybe what you're living right now, it's coming to an end, the way you know it. And a new situation will come that will be better for your happiness. So, for example, it can mean that you can find a new love, but it can also mean that if you and your partner were living in different homes, maybe you will move together. You can get married also. So, something like that. Money. The situation you're living right now, whether it's good or bad, might end. Meaning that if you have some money, be careful with it because you might lose some and have some financial difficulties. If you don't have much money, well, a new life that will be a little bit easier will come to you. Work. It's the end of a contract. You might change your professional situation. Be aware that when you do, um, look at every aspect of it to make sure that this change will be positive for you. Health. Good health might hide a sickness. It's time to do a complete exam. Also, if you were already sick, know that healing is possible. Okay, so that was the reading for this week. Now I'm gonna put the Bindrune for, excuse me, for the month of February. Okay, is there some, is it, oh yeah. Okay, so what will February bring to us? Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is Menglut blood, if I'm correct. No, not blood, but Menglut but. So Menglut is the Norse goddess of healing. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, will it? Okay, right here. So this will be a good time to do some healing spells if you do some magic, or to work on healing yourself. You can ask the goddess Menglut to help you, but if you're not on the magical side, um, do some research on what you have and go see a doctor. Maybe try some new treatments. Um, Maybe it doesn't have to be something really big. It can just be, for example, changing your some of your habits. So, for example, stop smoking or diminish smoking, change the way you eat, drink more water, get some fresh air, um, try to laugh. Or maybe the treatments you're on, if you take some medicine, some meds, they might not work for you. So maybe ask your doctor if you can change some of it and see if they're doing better than what you have right now. Of course, don't do that just like that. Always ask a professional, whether it's a doctor, a pharmacist, or if you're going the natural route, someone that knows what they're doing. Okay, not everyone on the internet knows that. So try to find someone that you can trust and that they know that they're talking about. Be very careful about that. So this was this Wednesday rune reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day, a wonderful rest of the week, and also a happy and blessed month of February. Thank you.